What's happening, gang? You are back live in the Secret Stash, tracking down some cool local people, talking about some cool local stuff right here on ESPN Radio 1700. Real Talk Radio, San Diego. That's what we do, Jen.
It's what we do.
We talk about, like, cool events and stuff going on in Del Mar, but, you know, we have day jobs, too, right? Mm-hmm. You're taking over the media. You're the next Hearst.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Del Mar Lifestyle.
Exactly.
Believe it or not, Chris, I'm helping folks get into and out of homes. I know it sounds very boring compared to what you're going to be doing September 18th to the 20th. But more importantly, though, we're live and flanked by Chris Brown, co-founder of KaaBoo Del Mar. And I think it's safe to say, Jen, he's having a cool event coming up.
Oh, yeah. This event's going to rock your socks. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, go to KaaBoo .com immediately and get your tickets.
Yep.
Right now.
KaaBoo Delmar.com.
Yep.
And all kinds of different offers for them to take advantage of, all the way down from general admission. You're going to hang loose or pimp yourself sideways.
Right, yeah, exactly, right. These things, you should see what some of these festivals do, right? There's all sorts of crazy offerings. So, yeah, you can do a lot of different things with these things.
Now, Jen, did I hear you at the break? And if you were streaming right now on Follow the Stash, you would have heard this conversation go down. But what about the stage?
Yeah, okay, so this blows my mind. So the stage that's going to be there, I heard a little rumor from Chris Brown over here that the Grateful Dead and Billy Joel performed on the same stage, on the main stage?
Pretty cool. Yeah, there's a limited supply of these kind of super big stages, right? So we were talking to our production guys, and they kind of said, oh, yeah, Billy Joel just used this, and it was used for the Grateful Dead fairly well, kind of, those shows. And so pretty cool to kind of be looking up at this thing going, wow, there's been a lot of amazing guys standing on this stage. So pretty cool.
That's awesome. So
fun to find that out.
Good mojo and good vibes in the stage.
Hey, let's hope so, right? Yeah, exactly.
We're going to go right now on record and call it a vortex.
Yes, I love it. It'll be like
there's going to be a vortex on the stage. So we get a little patchouli oil, dab it on yourself. Just go up and just home.
Right, yeah, exactly.
You can just channel Jerry Garcia right there.
I might have to do that later today when I get back, just see if anything happens. Yeah. I'll try that out.
No, and watch what happens.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to give myself a point right now.
Yeah, that was good.
Self-pointage.
Yeah, so good. So what do we cover? So we covered who's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And there's no way we covered who's going to be there because there's going to be like 80-plus bands, all kinds of different comedy acts. There's going to be live artists going down, all kinds of local food, local beer. We shook out how they can actually get tickets by going to KaaBoo.com, KaaBooDelmar.com, what the different packages are going to be. What did we leave out, Chris? Give us some final thoughts.
I'd say, why do you go, right? Why do you go to these things, and why does it make sense on in a place where you've got a ton of different things going on and beautiful weather? And I tell you, you know what? The reason to go to these things is to get yourself there. It's always good to push yourself outside your comfort zone. And so, going to a festival, a lot of people, honestly, I'm 41, I got 3 kids, and a lot of people haven't been to festivals. But every time I go home and I talk to my friends and I say I went to this amazing festival. And they're like, well, what is this? What's this all about? I said, you got to come with me. And so I've dragged friends to a couple festivals, and I tell you, they come back and they are like re-energized for a long period of time. So it's one of those things where I think, come check it out, see some great live music, eat some great food, hang out with some great people, and, see some unexpected things, go laugh and see some comedy, or go check out some kind of edgy contemporary art, or post up at our pool and swim in the pool.
Your fabricated pool for the event.
Yeah, check out Basque. That's another very interesting piece of what we're doing. Is Basque is a place where there's cabanas and there's a pool, and literally you get to hang out, and you've got a spot to post up, and you can go swimming, and you can kind of chill out, and it's right in front of the main stage. So it's a great location.
Which, if the weather behaves anything like it's been, that's going to be the spot.
I'm knocking on wood over here. The weather, that's always one of the big risk factors. We always do. So, especially it's raining.
Yeah, but
today.
You can't go wrong.
Getting the
with
rain
this,
out of our system, though.
Rain or shine, this thing's going to be off the chain.
It's going to be great. It really is. It's really going to be fun, and I'm looking forward. I got a huge group of friends coming in from Colorado, and we've got so many people that buddies of mine living out here. It's going to be a fun time.
What's the greatest story you can tell us about one of the acts that you booked?
Oh, let's see. What's a good story?
Like getting them, or you know what I mean? Because there's so many huge names on this.
Yeah, I mean, you hear things, as you talk to agents and managers, and you learn stuff about, the different bands. You certainly get exposed to tidbits like that. I would tell you, oh man, what's a good one?
What's the one you said? Oh, Bonnie Raitt. Yeah, you said Bonnie Raitt's coming.
Bonnie Raitt,
yep.
yeah. Train is coming.
Train.
You know, I know what, I'll give a shout out to one of my favorites on our lineup is Donovan Frankenreiter. And the guy is just as cool as it comes. He's got, a family, kids, wife, and he's all over the map, touring. And he's just the most approachable, great guy. And he's reached out to us and is accommodating, certain people that are guests of ours to do certain fun things, go surfing with him, go wakeboarding with him. And he's just been the most approachable guy. And, it's really funny. It's really easy to think that these guys are, just kind of, you can't approach them. And he's just the most down to earth, great guy. And it's been fun to kind of actually have access and get to know him. So I give him a big, big shout out.
And how good of a show do you know it's going to be if acts like Los Lobos and Ozzo Motley are in the small print?
Right. No. Yeah. Exactly. Which in my mind, it's like these bands for they should all be in the same font. To be honest with you,
right.
That's how I see it. Because these things, you have such great bands, but you got to play by the rules, and certain bands obviously sell more tickets than others. So that's just kind of the way it works.
Chris, you obviously are a man with your words in front of you. You have mastery around this thing that you've created. You've done a fantastic job of leaving us all better than how you found us. Maybe what you could do is give us one final pitch. In case I'm listening to you for the first time right now,
yep.
I'm just learning all about this.
Sure.
I've been living under a rock. I haven't seen all you guys' mass marketing or on Del Mar Lifestyle leading up to this event. And now you got my attention right now. What's that? What's the one thing that's going to get me there?
Yeah, so KaaBoo Del Mar is a 3-day live music or 3-day live experience that includes music, comedy, contemporary art, food and wine, and all sorts of other experiences, right? So it's a 3-day experience that is crafted towards people, adults. So yeah, that's the the older audience. That's the elevator pitch, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
Which wasn't a very good elevator pitch, but
Well, because it doesn't need to be. That's why you didn't have to craft it if the event sells itself.
Right.
Final thoughts, Jen?
Final thoughts. Well, this weekend is going to be awesome.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I had prior plans, but I think I'm going to cancel
looks like
them
we're changing
and
those. Looks like we're changing those.
Just come for the whole time because, I'm going to be there on Friday. But
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, sounds good, gang. And for you, obviously, go to KaaBooDelMar.com. Get your tickets right now. Chris, thank you for hanging out.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you guys having me. This has been great.
We'll see you back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, 10 a.m. AM radio 1700. Thanks for hanging out.